Good morning, everybody. I'm Mark Samus, the founder and always smiling CEO of Solveris. Solveris means solutions in Latin, and our format is kind of fun. It's a Saturday. It's kind of relaxing. So we're going to network a little bit, who you are, where you are, what you do, and then I'm going to go into a little more detail this morning in the real estate program. And I'm also going to talk about what is Solveris, who is Solveris, and why Solveris. So we're going to touch on that today. And those are some of the things that are going to be on the new website, the landing page that Mike is working on right now also. So let's get started. Up in my left-hand corner is our VP of real estate. All the officers are co-owners. A lot of people in the field are co-owners. Pretty fun. It's like the Green Bay Packers. Everybody has a little piece of the action. Bo, please share.
Hey, Mark. Thank you. Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm in Washougal, Washington, and been a realtor since 1975. I've sold quite a bit of real estate, probably more than any really know. I've gotten received 14 different designations. Thanks to Cammie, I got my 14th. We're off and running, and I'm vice president of the real estate piece for Solveris. So if anybody needs any help recruiting any realtors, which every realtor you know should be joining us, I'd be happy to help. Mark, back to you, buddy.
Thank you. And Sam is just recording. He's with his daughter, I think, a birthday today. So we're going to go over to our VP of Business Development. Steve, good morning. Say hello.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon to some of you. Steve Muckensnabel. I'm from Ridgefield, Washington, right around the corner from Bo and a little bit north of Mark. I'm a vet and own several different businesses. I spent about 15 years in real estate as an agent, a broker, and an investor. Currently, I manage a platform with my partner, Dusty Staub, where we host online personal and business development courses.
And those courses, they give our members an incredible deal on those. And Dusty, if you haven't heard him, go see his TED Talk on our website. He's incredible. Our VP, this gentleman is unbelievable. I'll let him tell you a little bit about his experience. Our VP of Insurance, Bruce Davis, please say hello.
Yeah, happy Saturday, everybody. At Bruce Davis, I'm in Erie, Pennsylvania. Been in the insurance business since 1988 and specializing in the senior market since 2007. And I got to tell you, I'm a little tired. I mean, what a week. It was just amazing talking to so many different insurance agents and onboarding people and then working with the charitable foundation. I mean, I'm always on the phone. I actually had to charge my phone like 2 or 3 times a day, every day this week. And that's using the supercharger, you know, and it's just been unbelievable. I mean, we've got a lot of people coming on board. Things are happening. And talking to the foundation yesterday, there's some new stuff that's going to be coming out down the road. But right now, we're working on streamlining some processes. And then, of course, Steve's always working his sorcery in the background. So it's just a fantastic time to be in Solveris and helping people. And I was at a senior event yesterday for 3 hours. I probably handed out 150 flyers. So it's just amazing what's going on. So I'm happy to see familiar faces and new faces. And all I keep hearing is buckle up, all right? Because we got some stuff going on. So I hope everyone enjoys the call and has a wonderful weekend.
Jeez, that was great. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, it is happening. It's really fun how many people are joining each week, and the company is growing. And I'm going to show you some things today that should get you excited about the real estate program. Let's switch over to Bobby, our VP, our money guy, VP of Finance. Let's talk about where you are, what you do, and say good morning, Bobby.
Good morning, Mark, and good morning, everyone. I'm Bobby Smith, the VP of Real Estate Finance and Money Solutions. Been in this space, of course, probably about now between 18 and 20 years in several different states around the country, involved, of course, in providing solutions of finance to real estate investors and from different markets and different spaces as well. And publications, of course, involved in now, of course, in our local area through the South. There's a new publication coming out now, excuse me, that they're involved in as well to bring more attraction to Severia as well. So I will let you know more about that, Mark, next week or two. But I look forward to as well. So if anyone have any needs, of course, and opportunities they would like to share, of course, to get me involved with helping you finance your opportunities, let me know. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Bobby. Let's go to this gal's unbelievable. What she brought to the table, not only in her solution, but the energy. Kemi, good morning, and please say hello and whatever else you feel.
Good morning, friends. I do have some folks on today from The Rock. And after this call, we're just gonna stay on the Zoom. It's actually gonna be at 2:00 today, Eastern time. And the reason for the second Zoom is because there's so many people that say, well, you got The Rock, you got Keith and his program with Next Gen, you got Solveris. How does all this work together? Do I have to do all of them? What do I do? So I just want to bring some clarity to that at 2 p.m. Eastern today. So for any of you who want to stay on and learn about that, we at the Rock, at the Real Agents of Change, have brought the solution around how to donate real estate for nonprofits. We have our new friend, Keith Eichley, that has some other products in that genre. And I was just thinking as Bruce was chatting, Tamisa Leiden, who's with us today, is a real estate agent in Scottsdale who specializes in seniors and helping them to relocate and move and manage that whole transitional time in life. So the two of you guys need to chat too. There's so many solutions here that don't even necessarily have to do with real estate, but that can help other people in our centers of influence. So I don't want anyone that we're bringing to the table to be overwhelmed. There's just a lot here. And if we just take a deep breath and just look at it one step at a time, there's so many people we can help and so much money to be made. So.
Perfect. Thank you, Kemi. Let's go to our VP. This guy has done work for the military, coding, software. He takes care of all our operations, all our admin. Good morning, Jeff.
Morning, Mark. Thank you. Hope everyone's doing well today. My name is Jeff Stafford. I am located in Indiana, so I'm a long way away from Mark and Bo and Steve, but I'm a web developer, have a background in technology, software engineering. I'm also the chairman of a nonprofit. We do addiction recovery for women. We have a home, and so I spend a lot of time with that, trying to raise money and keep everything going as far as that goes. And I'm also, as Mark mentioned, the VP of operations for Solveris. Super exciting. I forget who said it, but yeah, hang on, because it's happening. Things are moving, and it's getting really exciting. Thanks, Mark.
You bet. I look at this time right now as kind of a pre-launch, although I'm not using that term, because with what we're rolling out here within the next month, literally will just, I hate this cliche, blow you away. It's really going to be exciting. So you want to lay the foundation through the end of the year, because we're going to go viral next quarter. It's going to be really fun. Let's hear from my dear friend, Frank Zagunas. And now this guy, Frank, not only is he a specialist in martial arts, but his niece carried the torch. She's won 3 gold medals in fencing. It's just an incredible family. Frank, say good morning.
Well, good morning. Yeah, it was the flag. It was, that was cool. And in the London Olympics, it was pretty cool. She got chosen to do that. Yeah, good morning. I'm in Portland, Oregon, hanging out with the hood here with Mark and Bo and Steve. Anyway, the gang. We don't see each other on Zoom very often, but it's a great place to be launching this all from. Anyway, there's so much to do, and there's.
Well, your audio went blank, so I don't know how to interrupt you to say thank you, Frank. Well, okay, I'll assume you're finished, Frank. Your audio went blank. Bo, you can hear me. Raise your hand if you can hear me, Bo. Okay, thank you, guys. Okay, Tamisa, please, if you'd like to unmute, and yeah, good morning. Say hello.
Good morning. Please forgive that I'm not on video, but I'm going to focus on hearing and not watching. So I'm communicating out of Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm freezing today. It is 60 degrees and it's really cold here for me. I've been in real estate for 20 years. I'm with Remax Excalibur, and I have the company Leiden Senior Pathways, working with the senior industry, getting people out of their large, high-maintenance homes into smaller, more manageable spaces and/or assisted living communities. And I am a charitable real estate specialist with Tammy, so I'm happy to be here.
Oh, thank you. And you mentioned cold in Scottsdale. My wife lived in a tennis community there for a few years, and it was in the middle of the wintertime. Seriously, we're still wearing shorts and playing tennis and having a great time. These people that live down there year round are wearing mittens and parkas, and they can't, it's like 50 degrees. What's going on?
I know, we can't handle it. Our blood is thin.
It's kind of fun. Let's move on to Marissa. Good morning, our VP of Social Media. Good morning, Marissa.
Hello, good morning. Sorry, I can't have a video right now. We're on a trip, on a road trip again. But I'll be listening. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Let's go to Barb. Barb, you're muted. I would love to hear from you. I see you on mute, I'll come right back to you. And Jane, well, if I see Jane on mute, I'll come to her. She usually likes to just listen. I'm glad you're here, Jane. Also, Mike is in the car. I think he's going to do some robotics for his kids. He runs that program. If you'd like to say hello, Micah, if I see you on mute, I'll come back. And I'm glad Lance is here. Lance, can you say hello? And I'll come back if I see you. How about Muhammad? Rafi.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Where do you live? I know where you live, but we have some guests. Tell us where you live and what you do.
Okay, thank you for asking me. Currently live in Indonesia, so I basically live in state of Indonesia, Jakarta, capital city. What do I do? Mostly I do as a student, studying a lot and do some internships. So that's all.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. And
thank you.
Ryan, let's go to Ryan. Ryan is an Angel member. He's building quite an organization. The school teacher. Ryan, if you'd like to say hello, we'd love to hear from you. And with that, anytime can interrupt me and ask questions, but I'm going to go ahead and move into a presentation here that I have planned, and I'm going to hit it a little harder on real estate today because I'm planning on doing that for Cammie, and I already fixed the slides for it, so we're going to get a treat today. So everybody knows that we have solutions. They're all kind of intertwined, and they all are interrelatable, and that's why people, if one person focuses on one, it might lead them to, they can help somebody else or get referrals into another solution. And I'm going to just drill down on one today, and I don't usually do this, but I thought this might be kind of fun. I'm going to do this each week. This one, as you may know, you get if everybody could mute, I'd appreciate it. As you know, when you join, you get 100 prospects, and these aren't just leads with bad emails and bad phone numbers. These are real. You set the target, you set the criteria, you go after the target. Let's say if you're a realtor in a certain area and you want to pick up people that own more than one property in a certain area, you can get really specific. So you get more prospects, more sales. All you have to, you continue to get 100 a month. All you have to do is sponsor one person into our membership. But then this is what you get, and this is for free. Now Justin, the owner of this company now site has 50,000 subscribers. He's been a friend of mine for a couple of years. He gave me an incredible deal. So I subsidize this. So all our members get all these services just included with their membership. So it's really quite a program. All right, so that's kind of drilling down on one of our solutions. Now I'd like to show you, not this pop-up, but the leaderboard. Each month we have a leaderboard, and we pay bonuses on top of bonuses, and it's a point system. This is for November, and here's how it works. You get 1 point for attending a Zoom event, 3 points for each guest, and 5 points if you sponsor a member. So here's how it works. Per the comp plan, first member for the month, you would receive $50. Second member in a calendar month, $50 plus a $50 bonus. Third member, the bonus goes up to 100. Fourth member, 150. So your bonus is 300 on top of the 200 that you earned for the comp plan. So that's $500. Everybody can do this. You don't have to be in the top 5 positions of the leaderboard. But if you are, let's go over here. First position, it's 100% bonus on bonus. In other words, you earned your $200 commission for the 4 people. You got your $300 bonus. We're going to double that. So you earn $800. And as you can see, the top 5 places earn really well as well. Okay, so let's go to our presentation. And you can interrupt me anytime for questions on this. I put a little more detail in here today. And because I'm sharing my screen, I can't see everybody. Bo, if you see somebody raise their hand, please let me know. All right. One thing I want you to know, and this is something I've learned in my 25 years in this industry, is you don't want to come on strong to people. That's why teachers do real well at this. They just want to share information. And a lot of times they really can feel your enthusiasm over the phone or a Zoom more than a text or an email, but we just take people through a process. You know, if you come on strong, they're just going to see I need you on your forehead, and we don't want that. We want people coming to us. We're actually just flipping over rocks, looking for people that are looking for us, doing a little prospecting. So we just take them through this process, use the system. That's what we do. Let me enlarge this a little bit. There we go. Here's what I put out in my newsletter. What is Silveris? What do you tell someone? When somebody's asked you, what is Silveris? Well, you just tell them. It means solutions. We are a membership. And all of our solutions are either unique, exclusive, or we have negotiated the best deals. We bring the best value for all of our solutions. So it's real simple. What is Silveris? It's a membership with a variety of solutions. And they're unique, exclusive, or the best value. It's that simple. That is what Silveris is. Who is Silveris? Well, we're debt-free, we're capitalized, and our organization is very scalable because our solutions are services, not products. They're all in place. Our software system is in place. We're not building the plane while trying to fly it. It's just amazing what Mike has done, our CTO. This is proven since 2013, running millions of transactions and hundreds of thousands of distributors. 100,000 people could join tomorrow, and it wouldn't skip a beat. That includes our real estate program that I'm going to talk about in just a minute. But the important thing is, you know, as a leader, you need to be able to show somebody where we're going and how we're going to get there and why we're doing it this way. Well, our 10 officers, they're owners, and they know who Silveris is and what it stands for. And if you ever have a chance to listen to our VP of Human Systems, Dusty, you'll know what we're about. And you won't have to intellectualize it thinking, does this make sense? You'll feel it in your heart. You'll know that our values match yours, I'm sure. But we're about authenticity, courage, compassion, and grace. There's no, you know, we lay it out there on our sleeves. There's no hype. There's no trying to impress people with that. We're authentic. Why Silveris? Well, our mission is to make a difference in several areas. Make a difference by securing your future. And we know we can do that. We want to make a difference by adding value to your life. We're doing that with our solutions. And by helping nonprofits through our proven, unique fundraising. And boy, when I formed this company a while ago, it was about real estate and fundraising. I had no idea. I had a vision for the company, but I had no idea it would go where it's gone. The 10 people that are involved here and all the decision making, what they bring to the table is unbelievable. We're blessed for fundraising. We're blessed to have Cami join us. For the insurance industry, Bruce, and it just goes on and on. So just a great group of spiritually based family people. How do I benefit by making a difference? Well, because we don't have a warehouse and products and all the other expenses, basically no overhead, We pay out 80%. Well, actually, right now we're paying out over 100% with our bonuses, but we pay out 80%. And it's through these different ways. And I've never seen this before. That's why we put it together this way. The real estate commissions, when you sell an access package, that's when somebody joins. They buy the business package, there's commissions, that's the $50. Our solutions have commissions. Now, a personally sponsored, this is like means coded, but so no matter how deep in an organization, if you personally sponsor somebody, you're going to get a check match bonus up to 20%. Companies have that. But on top of that, we're doing a company check matching bonus for the same amount, up to 20%. So I believe that this is an opportunity where the average person that may only sponsor 3 people can do extremely well. But leaders that sponsor a lot of people, oh my goodness, look at this, unilevel, 12 levels deep, unlimited width and wealth. You go wide to create this tremendous wealth, but you go deep to create security. And that's why we have 2 compensation plans. We also have the 3x12 matrix for security and spillover. I'll explain spillover in just a moment. We encourage our members to be impeccable with their word and always do their best. And we have training programs that support that through Dusty and Steve. And we believe that everybody wants the same thing. We believe that people want a challenge. Everybody needs training, be part of a team or a tribe or a group. Everybody loves recognition, feels good. Respect, self-respect, it's most important. But security, we all want security. We all want true residual income. You know, doctors and lawyers make really good money, but they still trade their time for money. If you buy a small business and it requires your presence, you're really just bought a job. But freedom and a legacy, and I'll throw a purpose on here too, because everybody wants a purpose. This Silveris, we've set it up as a vehicle. It's something that people can really, really get into. Let's lay a path. So we have leadership levels. You come in, you sponsor 3 people, you're a manager. You sponsor 6, help them, 3 of those become managers, you're a district. That's where you start getting some matching bonuses. Regional, your matching bonuses go up. It's not that big a deal. I think by the end of the year, everybody can sponsor 9 people. Help 3 of those become district, and we're going to give you $2,000. So by the end of the year, you become a regional IBO. You get a little challenge there. Everybody loves a little challenge. Teamwork. Let me talk about challenge for a minute. I learned this from Bob Proctor years ago. Based on results, if let's say you set a goal and you don't achieve it, based on results, you never intend on doing it. It's all about results. I say put your attention where your intention is. And I can tell if somebody is halfway there or there and didn't reach their goal. I'll say, let me see your day timer. And I'll look and see all the appointments. So, if you just have one appointment in the morning, maybe one in the afternoon, just telling somebody about Silveris, you will go way past this goal. So based on results, if you don't achieve it, you never intended on doing it. That may seem a little harsh, but it's true. And you can't do it without a team. We have the system in place to do it. So you get the recognition. You get a free trip to Las Vegas when we run our big event, and you get not only self-respect, but people will respect you, not because of how much money you made, but because of how many other people that you help. And we all know we all need hope. And for me, that's kind of happiness, something to look forward to. Now, last month, the leaderboard in October, Cami and Marissa were both at the top. Cami had 33 and Marissa had 31 points. So Cami received a nice $800. And I was telling Cami, after the first of the year, those checks are going to add a couple of zeros to it. So it's really going to be fun. Imagine when we have a network of people out there that are earning, say, $5,000 a month. That's like you have $1 million in the bank. That's our goal. We can make 1,000 millionaires by just creating $5,000 of residual income, and I'll do the math for you. Let's say you take $1 million, you put it in an annuity, making 6%. That's $60,000 a year divided by 12 is $5,000 a month. So technically, you're a millionaire. Now, I'm going to drill down here a little bit. We're talking about real estate. And when I first started this organization, it was just real estate nonprofits. It evolved to vendors. Then Bo and I did a lot of work of filling it out, and then other people with all the new solutions, as you know. But when it was just realtors, people would come either to a meeting or a function, and they'd say, well, I'm not a realtor, and I'm not in real estate. How does this work for me? I guess this isn't for me. Well, we are just so blessed that it's evolved all these solutions. But I'm going to talk a little bit about real estate. Now, when I wrote, Mike and I wrote the rules for the programmer, the coder, I'm going to show you a little bit of those. This comes right out of the page for how our real estate program is going to work. So IBOs, they'll be assigned a realtor if they don't choose their own. They have 30 days to choose a realtor or a mortgage broker to recruit their own. If they don't, it's in the policies, they agree that we can assign them one. Now, this isn't a realtor that's going to help them close a deal tomorrow or next month, but it's a relationship. It's a realty advisor. And it's a realtor and a mortgage broker who's a realty advisor. And we ask the realtor to go out, shake hands, give them a CMA, comparative market analysis, analyze their situation. Maybe they're at a point where they can get rid of their home mortgage insurance. A lot of great services that we provide. And so that's what it is. It's a realty advisor. And so instead of paying 6% for a one-time transaction, pay less for ongoing. Auto assignment of realtors and mortgage brokers. Now, the system will search upline for the first available realtor or broker in the same state. If one doesn't exist, the realtor or the mortgage broker are assigned based on queue, based on where they are, based on the date they came in. The auto assignment is always within the same state. If no realtor or broker is available in that state, not to be assigned, admin will be notified. And when admin is notified, then we reach out to reward the people doing the work in the field and say, hey, listen, we have 5 people, like 60% of the people that join do not recruit or name a realtor. So we have all these orphans that we like to give out to our realtors and our mortgage brokers. So we're going to reward the people. How easy would it be in Houston if we had 10 people that we could give you as a client so you could capture future market share? So it'd be pretty easy to recruit a realtor in that territory. If a realtor or a broker has been assigned one time, they will begin from the beginning of the list. If a newer realtor or mortgage broker rolls during the time of the rotation, they'll be auto assigned and be added to the next rotation. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details. I'm not going to answer a bunch of questions on this, but if you'd like to really understand exactly how we're programming or we program the real estate part of it, then just give me a call and I'll explain it to you. Information pages and short codes. We need to display on the customer's account page who their realtor is, the picture, all the contact information, and all this information to be created on the information pages and specific. Now, I know I'm covering a lot that you may not understand, but you're going to understand this. Let's say you're Bill and you're a realtor. Well, this is kind of fun. You sponsored Mary and Jim, but Mary and Jim sponsored that next level of people. Well, a good percentage of those people are going to be in your state. And like I said, 60% of those, I have this example on the website of how many people exactly would be in your organization. If you just sponsored a certain amount for a certain month and they did the same, you could have 240 new clients in your database to send a newsletter to. So the computer, I just read from the code, the computer tracks upline. So if Ann doesn't recruit a realtor, computer's going to search up, oh, Bill's a realtor in Ann's state. Well, we're going to connect those people. In addition to being the host by default in this system that we programmed, and listen, you guys, nobody else has ever done this. I have proven this system. When I rolled this out several years ago, I was in 17 states in just a few months, and I was flying in to do luncheons for different realtors. So all these people wanted to be part of the program, and mortgage brokers. It was a whirlwind. And when we release this in a month, you're not going to believe, if you know a realtor or somebody that knows a realtor, or maybe you can use our AI prospecting and pull up some realtors. Every one of them is going to join. And they're going to build out an organization because when they refer people to Silveris, people that they know are going to join and they'll roll up and they'll get those customers. Now, in addition to the real estate part of it, there's the compensation part of it. I mentioned Village. Let me do that. So in this matrix, Bill's a realtor, but that doesn't matter for this example. Let's say Bill sponsors Mary and Jim, but underneath Mary is Steve. Well, Mary didn't sponsor Steve. Bill didn't sponsor Steve. Somebody above Bill did. But because you only have 3 in your front line, this is about people helping people. Most people won't sponsor more than 3 that you bring in. But if they just did, everybody just did that, we would roll out thousands, fill up thousands of matrices. So Steve and Greg and Ron, when they come in, Mary and Bill are both going to benefit when they buy the access package. When they pay their subscription, they're going to benefit. They've never met these people before. So that's what spillover, we call spillage, how that works. Now, Emmy brought in Keith. And Keith is bringing something to the table that really helps realtors as well. Because he has this program where you can take a home that a homeowner that's renting it for $2,000, take it to $6,000 through this program he has. And at the same time, he's helping homeless, veterans, and underprivileged youth. And unfortunately, when kids age out of the foster care, 20% are homeless and 70% of those are incarcerated within a couple of years. So if you have an investor that wants to buy a home to rent out, my goodness, why wouldn't he do that if he can get $6,000 instead of $2,000 a month? Or a nonprofit could also get a portion of that. In addition to what we do to help people, he has a program that is worth thousands of dollars. You can go to his website and buy it right now for $500. He's actually losing money on it for $195, offering this to the Silveris people. He has $100 million to invest, so it won't cost you any of your money to build your real estate portfolio. He has the system in place. He has all the contracts. He is available personally to help. So what he's bringing to help our members, which also helps our realtors, is huge. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this in detail on the next training, which starts at 11 o'clock Pacific time for Kami's group, and everybody's welcome to join. And that's obviously 2 o'clock Eastern time. Now, don't make the mistake that I made. When Niken came to America, that's the one network marketing company I was involved in, Magnetic Healthcare Company. My really good friend, Steve, who's a golfer, we golf together all the time. He was telling me for years about this company, Niken, but I thought I was too good for network marketing. I always owned several different businesses and I just wouldn't do it. Finally, he talked me into going to a meeting, and I met all these sophisticated people. A lot of them were doctors, and they're making $500,000 a month. And I listened to them talk, and their skill set isn't much different than mine. I go, well, maybe I'm missing something here. So I jumped in. But I waited a couple of years, and I'm sorry I did. And don't do that with Silveris, because we're going to be a household name. We can't implode. We can't go under. We're debt-free with no overhead, and we have tremendous, unique ideas. So definitely don't miss out on this, you guys. All right, I'm going to go here. And since I'm doing kind of a real estate shop today, I'm going to play this and then I'm finished. This is only 2 minutes. And I need to change it so you can hear my sound. Just a moment, please. There we go. All right, here we go.
I saw this as an opportunity for the average consumer to earn money and save money. In fact, this is a value-added piece that wasn't available in the old network marketing models. Lenders and realtors can create an inventory for future income. And in the last 2 months, I've written a $410,000 mortgage, a $275,000 mortgage. And with this kind of passive advertising, you can't lose.
I've been a realtor locally here for over 10 years now with Remax Equity Group, and I've received several connector pledges. And these people have agreed to work with me in the future when they ultimately decide to sell their houses. And it's easy because I can work them into the follow-up systems I already do. So with that, plus the fact that they've pledged their future business, it makes it an easy decision for my business.
I was eager to share it with my real estate agent. And so Mac and Mark agreed to meet with Joelle. And during that meeting with Joelle, she got it right away. She was so excited about it that she joined right away. I left that meeting on my way to a meeting with 2 other people. So I'm off to a great start.
I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And
recording stopped.
Would love to answer questions or just visit, whatever you'd like to do. We have a few minutes before we start our next training at 10 o'clock for Kami's group. Good morning. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Hey, Kami, why don't we take about a 10-minute break, and I got something I'm going to do, and then I'll come back and open it up about 10 minutes to 11, okay?
Okay, well, my assistant put it out for right at 2, so I'll just meet you back here at 2 p.m. my time.
Okay, perfect, you guys. Okay. Hey, thank you for indulging me and listening to too much detail. You don't have to be a realtor, be in the real estate industry. It's just my background. Everybody knows there's a lot of solutions. And I have to tell you, one of our biggest solutions is with Bruce, what's happening there. And next step is the nonprofit. But boy, when we release the matrix and the real estate programming, Like Bruce said, this is happening. Get ready. All right. Enjoy your Saturday. Thank you all for joining. Have a great day. Thank you, guys.
Take care.